And here's just some more practical tips to be more natural on camera. Yeah, like pretend you're talking to someone, pretend you're talking to your best friend or your mom, or like, my friend was like, she was like looking at a helmet and she was talking to the helmet. I was like, hey, instead of like trying to like talk to a camera where it feels like kind of weird, it's like, well, imagine you're talking to someone and you have a target, and it's like rather than trying to deliver information into a reel, it's like you're trying to impact a person, and then you can assign that person to be an object in the room, right? Or you can also imagine you're talking to yourself, like you have some information that you're like, oh, hey, I wish my past self could have known this. So then you start talking to your past self, and um, that's the target. And sometimes when you find you're talking to yourself, you don't feel so self-conscious about how you speak or how you're being too rude or you're being this, because like if you know yourself and you know exactly how you understand you, then you can just talk to yourself and you'd be surprised at how many people like it when you do that. Because I mean, this is a whole other topic, but it's like when your energy is very specific, it's like you tap into a very specific frequency in the collective consciousness, right? And this mycelium of our psyches. And then when you're talking to yourself, it's like you're talking to people that are the most similar, that would resonate with you. So when you make a reel where you're really uh like accurate to who you are, then you'll find followers and people that really fuck with you, and those eventually become your clients because they feel similar to you, right? But if you talk in a way where it's kind of generic, where you're trying to not rock the boat and not trying to offend people and trigger other people, then yeah, then you're going to attract a generic followers that might not really fuck with you as deeply as um you'd want them to become your client, right? For example, or to become a friend or someone you genuinely can make friends with online, then right, then you're not going to find them. But it's like when you really show up as you and you be very specific about your message, then the people that are very close to that truth, that frequency that you're emitting, will also come and find you. And ultimately, I'd wager that's the people you're here to impact the most. So yeah, talk to yourself, talk to someone you really love, have a target, and then the energy will be focused. um Yeah, it's like yeah, and it's like if you can talk comfortably about this thing in person to someone, right? Or in a one-on-one or in a workshop in real life, then you can do it on camera. It's the same energy, right? We're not performing. We're just doing what we normally do and what we love, except there's a camera. Yeah, focusing on the message, on the impact, on the person you're trying to talk to, again, will help you just be more in your body and less self-conscious about you and how you look and shit like that. Yeah, yeah, and also again, I wrote an ebook called "How to Be Natural on Camera." If you use the code Lightning, you can get 100% off. And yeah, it's like a whole ebook about like different tricks you can use to try and find that feeling of talking to someone and being real. Um, okay, I think I am gonna go because these mosquitoes are getting out of fucking hand, and I'm getting a bit scared. So, I think I'll film the rest back at home. Oh my god, rabbits, guys, lapin. Sheesh.